everybody, welcome back to my channel, Susan Diamond Paints. Today is January 31st, so I'm going to be working on Diamond Art Club's February picture for the calendar. So let's get into it and see what we got here. Alrighty, put my pen right here for 1 second. Here are our beads, drills, diamonds, whatever you want to call it. Let me get it open here. Into them, so right here, it's around, so get our colors out right here. So of course they put the numbers for what you need to work. So number 4 looks like it's up here in the marshmallows. 33 is the hearts right here. Number 8's in the marshmallows, number 11's in the cup, and number 10 is in the cup. And then we have the 11 right here in the candy canes, and the 8's in the candy canes. So I guess we'll start with 10. 10 looks like it has the most. So let me get my scissors, and we'll see what we got here. We'll get into 10, and then we'll get our tray. This is my Add More Zest tray from the calendar, the advent calendar. So I think I cut that a little too much, but it's alright. So we'll pour some in here. Blow my breath in there to get rid of some of the static. Alright, so we're working on number 10. So we're gonna pull right here. We'll just pull on this side. Let me see if I can pull it and get it out of the way to where I can work on it. What I'll do is I'll just shake these up. There we go. And we'll just put it on here to make sure that's what I have. 10. Alright, that's number 10. So we're just going to start right here in the handle. And we'll just put these where they have to go here. So January being the end of the month here, telling you the month's just flying by, but January's Paint Along with Friends was the superhero. I have not got my tiny superhero picture done yet. Weekends is when I work on that. This is now in the middle of the week right now. I usually work on my custom paintings during the week, and on the weekend I decide, I was going to work on pictures that I want to work on. So, but I have not finished that yet, so that will still be filmed and shown. I will still include everybody that participated in January's Paint with Friends event, so you'll still get tagged for that. You'll still see your videos on that for that picture when I actually work on it. So hopefully I'll work on it some this weekend. Customs still going right along. If you watch my ASMR videos, or just listen to the wind, because that's the sound that I have with that one. But no, yet for a square in that picture, the area that I work takes me about 2 hours to work it. So that's usually what I do at night. Come in about a little after 9. If I get out here earlier, it's before then, but depends on what I have to cook for dinner. So yeah, so that takes me those take me about 2 hours, that section. So I've got what looks like if I do a section every day, 5 days a week. Like I said, weekends are my free time to do what I want to do. I will have that thing done in 2 weeks. So since we are in the middle of the week, rolling into February, I'm going to start February's Paint Along item. 11's in the air is the theme. So for me, the 11 the air part is I have the Craft Buddy 100 Years of Disney sticker book, and then I had gotten 10 packs with, 3 stickers in each pack. So that's 30 stickers. So I've gotten 10 of those packs, haven't opened them up yet, haven't worked in them, so that's what I'm going to do for February's paint along theme. Love is in the air. Since I love Disney, I thought that would be a great thing to work on during the month. It would be something quick and easy that I could do and still do my 2 hours worth of my custom diamond painting that I work on during the week. So that's what I'll get started on tomorrow. Tomorrow will be February 1st. So I will have that video up for probably like the 2nd or the 3rd, just depending on how long this one takes, because I'm just doing this video right here for the February's calendar. So if this takes me longer, then say 30 minutes or an hour, it's probably gonna take me longer because I'm kind of slow to start off with. But yeah, so that's what I figured I would do, is to start the calendar off. It's a love inspired picture. So yeah, so there's, and I was going to give you stats for January, but I don't have my stuff pulled up, so I'll add that as an addendum on the video here. You'll probably just get me talking to you a little bit about January, and then I'll probably do time lapse maybe with a little bit of music, or what I'm gonna think about doing here. But yeah, so it's kind of where I'm at. So that's why I try to do something different on the weekend and record it to give you just a little bit of variety, on the channel. I have to thank everyone who is subscribed and has been subscribed to my channel. So I thank you so much for hanging out with me, just watching the ASMRs and the Tiny Superhero paint along videos that I did. I do a lot of those as ASMRs and stuff, time lapse and some whip and chats and what have you. So I plan on doing with the stickers to do maybe a little whip and chat with you. I don't have a lot to tell you because there's not a lot going on. I'm still doing my let's turn pages for my Goodreads challenge, 10,000 pages for the year. I've already calculated January's month end pages, so I have to update that on the Goodreads group for the posting. That is over 1,000 pages. So I did 2 audiobooks and 1 book that I read. A Facebook group that I'm a part of is called TBR Books, To Be Read Books and Beyond. And January's, they have different books for different genres that they read for the month. And one of the horror book reading for January is called The Shuddering. Now this is by an author that I have never read before. I listened to the audiobook, and I have to say it was I don't want to say it was like scary, but it was gory in some details. Not a lot affects me, but it's just kind of like as I was kind of listening to it while I was working, like at my job working, and some of the parts was like, ooh, okay, but like I said, I don't let too much stuff bother me. Not too much stuff horror wise bothers me. It's just kind of more of a gross factor. Just like, yo, yuck, okay, and just let me go on my merry way. And it was an okay book. I just kind of felt like that was like 8 hours of my life I can't get back, but not saying it was a terrible book. It was just somebody I've never read before, and it was just like one of these stories like, okay. And I'll just kind of give you a little synopsis of it. So the beginning of the book starts out not with the main characters of the book. It's it's a couple, and it's an older couple, and they've kind of lived on this mountain like forever. And the husband, it's wintertime, and he's been a slacker, and he hasn't cut down the trees that he needs for the wood, and his bones are telling him, there's a really bad winter storm coming in, and they're going to be snowed in for a while, so he needs to go out there and chop up some trees and get some wood and bring some firewood back. Now, he has all these wood, trees and everything, like in his front yard, his backyard, but he doesn't cut those trees down. He goes actually into the forest, cut the trees down that he needs for his firewood. And the reason why he goes into the woods is because when he and his wife first got married, he cut one of the trees, I think, in the front yard. And she got so mad at him because she said, look, she says, you got all these woods and all these forests, to go cut trees for firewood. She said, you're not cutting trees down in my front or my backyard, because then you're taking away what I'm going to look at, for the rest of my life. Out my front door, out my kitchen window, or, what have you. You just took away the scenery that I'm going to look at. So she got on to him when they were, younger, so he obviously decides, well, he's not going to make that mistake anymore, so he cuts the trees in the forest. So he's in the woods out cutting trees, and that's kind of where the story starts, and then you're introduced into the horror of the I don't want to say, creature, I guess it was what we'll go with. Creature of what starts in this, this book, the shuddering part. And so, yeah, that's where you're introduced. And then later you're introduced kind of to the main characters, and it's twins, a boy and a girl, or I should say like young men, young women. But anyway, it's the last hurrah for them to get together with friends at the family at his father's cabin. I guess the family cabin before the father sells it, and it's the last hurrah for them to be together until he moves out of the country, goes to Switzerland, because he's this entrepreneur and he's a snowboarder, and he's created whatever facility or what have you in Switzerland. So it's the last hurrah. So that's who your main characters are in the story, and that's kind of where you go. But you're introduced early on to what the creature is, or creatures are, that creates the havoc on the people of the mountain, and especially the main characters. So it's pretty much their story. Just a family get together with friends, and how that all kind of goes downhill once they realize that they're in deep doo-doo trouble. So yeah, and it ends kind of like, okay, didn't see that coming, duh. But anyway, that's the book. So I did sign up for February's read along, but I can't remember right now what the book is, so I actually have to look on my Facebook group, and then I will do the addendum here with the voiceover, because I'm actually recording that on my phone, to give you what the February's book is, so to let you know what I'm reading from that group in February. And then I'll give you the stats of my Let's Turn pages. I think it's 1,059 pages is what I had. I'll make sure to tell you what the correct amount of pages are for January. The other book I actually finished today on audio. I'm putting it in with my tree. So I have a tree in one of the groups. Same group for the 2024 Reading Challenge group. I participated in the Let's Turn pages, and Clear the Shelves is another challenge I'm doing. And of course, this third challenge is you have a tree. So you have a trunk of a tree, and you have branches that come off the tree, and then you have leaves that come off the branches. So my trunk of my tree is the book Outlander, and then I've got one branch is the part of the series. One branch is genre type, which is romance. One branch is romance is a branch, audiobook is a branch. This part of the series is a branch. I feel like there's an award that the Outlander won, and that's a branch. So I already have a book picked for that branch, a leaf for the branch of the award, but I haven't read it yet. So anyway, so this last book that I read is a audio book. that I listened to today, for actually the past 2 days. I finished it today. And it's a romance book, so it is called Holland the Soulless. And I can't think of the author's name right now to save my life. But anyway, it's a group of men, or a village, I guess you should say, and they go to the lower, they live in a mountain in a cave, and they go to this lower area, and they steal women to be their brides. So that's what the preface is for that book, or the synopsis of that book, is Holland, who is the leader of their clan, goes into this area and steals his bride. So it's just them two duking it out pretty much, trying to get along and not getting along and all that good stuff. So that's what that book's about. So it was about 500 something pages. So it's a little over 8 hours long. But I'll say over, it was more than 8 hours. It was, oh gosh, I can't remember. But anyway, it has a kind of like the preface book in the first book, but you hear it afterwards. But it's about it's about Holland's parents. It's about Holland's mother and father and how they came to be married to go. And I'm enjoying that little section of it. So I'll listen to that today or later, and I'll probably finish it tomorrow. So I will count that book if I can find it as my start of my February total pages read for February. So yeah, so that's where I am in my book stuff. Didn't physically read a lot, but I did do a lot of listening, because that's what I like to do sometimes, especially when I'm working on project work that I need to sometimes concentrate. I like having that in the background where I can concentrate and focus on what I need to be doing. So that's kind of what I used it for, to work on a project that I was working on this past 2 days. So that helped out greatly. And it's always how it is from at work. It's the end of the month, so trying to catch up and do your end of the month things before you get ready to roll into a new month, which I always appreciate that I have the end of the month and the beginning of the month in the middle of the week, as opposed to having the end of the month like on a Friday, because I know if the end of the month falls on a Friday, I'm not going to get what I need to get done, get it roll into the next week, which is the first of the month. So, but that's, how life is, so that's what you deal with. So, still watching. I wasn't going to talk too much about this, but it's one of these things where it's been on me, and it's been on me, and been on me, but I'm still watching Grey's Anatomy. I am on season 17. Now, season 17 comes right out after, well, obviously after season 16, but season 16 ends and you go into COVID, and you're going into the pandemic, and you're going into the, the shutdown. You're going into the shutdown. So season 17 is coming out of the shutdown, because it's coming out into I believe the beginning of April 2020. So you're coming out of the shutdown. The actors and actresses are actually able to get together and record and do the season. It's a short season, but here on after that, everything is a short season. Nothing is as long as it ever started out to be, potentially was when things started way back when. Seasons are shorter now. You don't get as many episodes as you did a long time ago. That's just kind of the way things are, and that's where you're at. But anyway, so it was season 17 is during the filming, the storylines are during the pandemic. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Grey's Anatomy is, and just about doctors and nurses and they're surgeons, and Meredith Grey's the main character, and she's a surgeon, so it's about her. But she gets COVID, and she is in the hospital, and she is going through all the things that you go through. People went through during the pandemic. What happens when you get COVID, especially in the beginning part of the time before the vaccine came out. People were really sick. They were on ventilators. And it gives you the whole the story of her, and being the surgeon that she is, and her storyline, and her being, being sick, and then it gives you a story of the doctors, and like I said, the surgeons, and how they dealt with it. And it's one of those things that I just would like to say is, like, if you want to know what it was like for first responders and nurses and doctors and patients and what have you, if you didn't know anybody that had COVID, during that point in time, or you didn't know what everybody went through, as far as the pandemic's concerned, to watch the season, to me, it's eye-opening. It's hard to watch because you know how much they went through. I mean, these people were working day in, day out, hour after hour, having to be social distance from their spouses and their families and their parents, and their, just like everybody else had to be social distanced, and we couldn't see your family. And if you did, of course you had to wear a mask, and just just what what everybody went through. And it's just heart-wrenching to know how people acted during that point in time. Not everybody believed, in the pandemic, and not everybody believed that, hey, if I get it, I die, And I'm not here to preach about the vaccine or anything like that, because I got my 2, but I didn't get any more. That's my choice. If you didn't get it, that's fine. I'm not here to judge you or anything like that. I just think compassion. People need to be compassionate towards surgeons and doctors and first responders, and anybody that dealt on the front lines of what they went through too. I mean, we all went through it. We all went through it together. Their parents had kids, and the kids did e-learning. You had to be at home with your kids. It was part of the shutdown. You couldn't go anywhere. But everybody dealt with it. But it was just, to me, it's just heart-wrenching to see, how everybody was affected, I guess you could say. Now, I had my mom, she had COVID during December. She came out of it. So, but not everybody came out of it. And then it talks about how the disease, or how the virus, or whatever you want to call it, how it affected, minorities. I mean, I'm a white person. I'm gonna sit here and say it. Yeah, it affected minorities, and you see that talked about on Grey's Anatomy, and how it affected people, and how it affected people with pre-existing conditions, and then how there's one episode where there's a patient who doesn't even believe in the pandemic and the virus, and feels like that you're getting paid, the hospitals were getting paid this money to say that they had this many patients, and that that's addressed. And it's just those things. And then I'm just coming out of the episode where it's the George Floyd incident. So it's that how that was handled, and just the talking about that. So it's one of those things where if you have the chance and the opportunity, go and watch it. And if you have watched it, go back and watch it, because it's just we were coming out of the pandemic then, so you might get a better or more appreciation of what exactly happened there. So that's gonna be. I wasn't going to talk about it because I just didn't want to stir up craziness. How people are about political things and all that nature. But I just felt, as a public service announcement from myself, that that's just something that you just need to be compassionate about. And then the other thing is February is the theme is love is in the air. Like, love people. People gotta be patient with other people, and just show human kindness. I mean, people are just crazy right now, doing stupid stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why people gotta be so freaking crazy and do mean, crazy, stupid things to other people. But yeah, that's just a whole nother day and a whole nother story. But yeah, but yeah. So if you're gonna be love is in the air, okay. I'm not saying to you. That ain't happening. Be patient with people. Be kind to people. Smile to people. If you see somebody that needs a hug, hug somebody. I mean, that's what I tell everybody at church. Oh, where's my, I'll be hugging somebody. Oh, well, I didn't get a hug. So, well, heck, I'll give you a hug. Hugs are free. I don't charge anything for a hug. I mean, come on now. That's what killed me the most in the pandemic anyway. Cause I'm a hugger. I can't help myself. I'll hug everybody. That's me. But yeah, so just be patient with people. Be kind. Everybody be kind. That's the other thing. People just crack me up. Come up with some stupid stuff. I talked to my husband about it. So let me tell you what's going on here. Because we're always talking about how just, I don't know, just the work dynamic and the politics and people being stupid and people getting butt hurt or stupid crap, and it's just, I don't know, it just blows my mind how people can be. But yeah, I just went on that soapbox. But that's the way it is. Y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I can see it, but I ain't getting these circles on that great. But y'all know my rounds are my nemesis. I gotta have freaking training wheels to get these things worked out. And then that's the other thing I have. So I bought, let's see, 3 or 4 packs of 4 paintings from Amazon. So one of the new crafting people I watched, she's a horror freak, but she was doing the unboxing of this diamond painting company that I've never seen before. But some of her previous videos, because once I discover somebody, I like to go back and see some of their older stuff. And one of her previous videos is a picture, and it's Halloween. So these are going to be I think one pack's Christmas, but the rest are Halloween. So it's a Halloween character, and I almost want to say I don't think it was Michael Myers, but it might have been Michael Myers, but I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking more it was Jason. But anyway, so there's a picture of the character, a Halloween character, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, one of those, with a wreath of lights, Christmas lights around them. So it's a Halloween Christmas diamond painting, I guess you'd say. And I saw that, like, oh man, that is freaking awesome. Where did you get it? So of course she puts her link in the description. It came from Amazon. So I was like, okay, great. So I went and said, okay, I put all these groups of paintings in my carts, and I want these. But it's kind of like what I do is I'll just put in my cart, but then when it's time for me to really put something in my cart that I'm gonna buy, I make it a save for later item. So then when I'm going back to my cart and I'm actually, buying something for whatever reason, I think the last purchase I did when I got these pictures is I wanted to get some stainless steel tips for my pens, because I'm using a scented glue dot, and they only work best in clean tips, stainless steel tips. So I was like, well, let me buy some of those. I got those off Amazon. And then these right here are the stainless steel tips that would go in a paint pen. So all you have to do is just take the brass out, and then you can put this one in. That would be, stainless steel for it. I think it's just 3 right there. But I'd gotten those to go with to change out my tips and my pens so I can use my scented glue dots, which my glue dots are right here. So it's the O Snap dots on Etsy. I tried to remember to link it so you guys can see it. And then of course this scent is candy cane. So you can see 2 dots are gone. So that's what's in my pen right now. That's been in this pen since I got the blue dot. So I used it in my pen since I've been working on my my wings picture, and I can't tell you how long that I've worked it because I have to go back and see when I actually purchased it and when it actually was delivered to you, the time frame. But it gives you that nice popping sound for the picture. So at any rate, so I was looking, it's like, well, to maximize the use of my pens with the glue dots, it's like, well, I need new tips. So I looked on Amazon for new tips. So then when I was putting stuff in my cart, you always get this little box of information that tells you, well, you have this item in your cart and it's increased or decreased in price. Well, the diamond paintings decreased from $14 to like $11. I was like, well, yeah, let me go ahead and get those, because then, you know, like if it's, say it's $11.99, there's 4 paintings in there, so just round it up, so okay, $12 for 4 paintings, that's $3 a piece for a, you know, diamond painting. That's, you know, it's gonna be round, so I can practice some rounds again, and then it's one of the ones that, you know, that whenever I decide to work on it, can be like, you know, the tutorial that I like to do. You can be a diamond painter too, and just kind of show you how to paint it. So yeah, so they had all decreased. So I was like, great. So there, I got those. Man, I tell you, these circles are driving me bonkers. I have to move them all. Oops, I picked that one up. Don't want to move them all, but I don't like the black showing either. Well, I picked that one right up too. Glue dot little on the sticky side. I had rearranged it last night in my pen. It wasn't picking like I wanted it to. So anyway, so then I was, you know, going through the months. What am I going to work on for the months for the paint-alongs? Because I don't like being left out. I mean, it's not so much as being left out, but I don't like not having something I can't work on during the paint-along, because, you know, it's like, I like watching what everybody does. I mean, I enjoy that. And thank you to, I don't know if it's the Bergs Run or it might have been her, or whose idea it was, it might have been Laura's idea, to create the diamond painting group on Facebook for the paint-along friends. That is a freaking awesome idea, and it's a private group. So that was way more awesome, because, you know, I feel like this group's going to be great because we're not stupid people and we don't get aggravated over stupid crap. But anywho, yeah, be kind and courteous. I don't think we got a problem being kind and courteous. So anywho, but yeah, so I'm enjoying that. Haven't posted anything in the group yet because I don't have a picture of my superhero yet because I don't have that out. So, but you know, once stuff like, you know, there starts rolling out with February paint-along, I'll be throwing some pictures in there. So yeah, I think that's the coolest thing. Group of people that you know that's going to get along and not act stupid. I think we're a pretty smart bunch of people. But at any rate, so yeah, I'm just rambling now, I feel like. So got that going on. But anyway, what I was saying is March. March is M&M. So Real Men Craft 2. March is M&M month. I was like, M&M, crap. I don't got, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, well, you know, Mickey Mouse, but, and I did think about one item I could do. And I was like, well, I could do this one. And it's like, okay. I was like, and then I was at work and I was sitting there thinking, M&M, what can I do this M&M? And then I thought of it. I've got Looney Tunes. Diamond Art Club released last year. Not the ones this year. My grannies, I tell you what, Diamond Art Club's killing me. They're killing me, Smiles. They're killing me. The stuff they're releasing right now, the Warner Brothers stuff, oh boy, howdy. Do I want those? This little diamonds kits that they're creating right now for what they're gearing towards kids. No. Gearing towards me because I want them all. And they're like $25, $30 a piece. But anywho, I have not gotten anything from them. I am kind I'm not trying to be on a no buy because I ain't got no room right now other than what I just purchased from Amazon. But I'm going to get these things open, and God knows what I'm going to do with the drills because I ain't figured that out yet either. But I need to get them open to get them flat because, you know, they weren't rolled up. They're folded up. You know how Amazon or the companies do when they do those what we call the budget-friendly ones. But anyway, so Marvin the Martian's what I'm going to be doing for March. And as with any kind of paint along, other than the stickers, that I may be able to get the stickers done because there's 30 stickers. I don't know how many duplicates I have yet. I'm hoping that those of y'all that have the Craft Buddy stickers and want to trade, just shoot me a message. Let me know. Say, hey, I want this one, and I got this one. I can, that'd be great. I would look forward to that. I want to do it with some freaking sensible people. You know how that is. Yeah, so anyway, Real Minecraft 2. So I've got my March ready to go. I gotta look back at the list of things or the calendar here to see if I have anything to participate for anything else. Now, the August one, I kind of get tickled on that one because I am hoping by August, although I can go ahead and tell you, not gonna happen. But I know what I want to do for August. The thought is I want to get on it started. I want to get started on it beforehand. Is one of the Justice League ones. All the Justice League ones, with that big one, that 70 by 90 diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. I got both of them. So for me, for August, is what was I thinking? What was I thinking to get both 70 by 90 centimeter pictures? I don't know what I was thinking other than I really liked it and I really wanted it and I wanted both of them. So that's what my August is going to be. And y'all know I've talked about the Justice League pictures and how I've been wanting to get started on it. And that's what this year was going to be. 2024 was going to be the year that I was going to get started on that. But so the guy that I'm doing the custom diamond paint for, the ones that he's putting in his restaurant, he went and saw a Pittsburgh Steelers game this year. And it's a picture of him and his two sons. And that's in the queue now to get done after my one that I do for my hairdresser because I have one for her. And I told her that I'd have hers done by June. And I've worked on it beginning of January, but I haven't worked on it any more this month. So I'm trying to get this wings one done, and then I'll he's got one more. It's a 50 by 50 as opposed to a 50 by 75. So I'm hoping that I'll get that done quick through February maybe. And then March I'm gonna really start banging on hers. Because like I said, I want to have hers done by June, so then I'll have his after that to do the Pittsburgh Steelers ones. And it's a little bit bigger than what I normally do for him also. But it's okay because it's custom work and I'm getting paid to do it. So I'm getting paid to do what I enjoy doing. So hey, can't complain too much. But that's kind of like the idea of what August may be, is to do, if not start on beforehand, that will hopefully be what I start and do for August. For the paint along. So that's kind of where I'm at. July, I think I'm going to do Christmas in July, but I'm not really sure yet. I got a couple of Christmas paintings. I've got one I've started and I need to finish, which is the Governor's Palace by Chuck Pinson. But it's kind of, you have all the things, but you've got only so much time to do all the things. So let's see, do I need more of those? I think I need more of those. Where are we at? Let me get me some more tins in my tray. Talking with you a little bit here. This is a long looking chat, seems like. Well, that is a little staticky. Tell you what, I gotta cut it by the chin here on these tins. So yeah, no buy with Diamond Art Club, no buy with anybody right now. I ain't got no room. My shelf is like stacked with boxes. Mostly Diamond Art Club, because I got some Chuck Pinson ones that I have, and then of course I have the DC Comics, Marvel. Oh gosh, I can't remember, y'all. But you know, I got all the superheroes, so I gotta do those. And then I have 2 crystal kits I need to do, along with the one that I have over there that's still work in progress. I got too many whips going on at one time. It's like I never thought I'd do anything like that, but I do. And that's where I'm going. Yeah. I don't know, it just gives me something different to work on. The crystals I can only work on during the day, because at night with the lights overhead, they're too bright. Crystals are too bright for me, and it gets me, makes my eyes hurt, so I can't work on that. I can only work on that during the day, so yeah. And then last week I didn't do anything. I didn't work. Let's see. Well, we went to Costco on Saturday, and that was like an all-day affair because we needed groceries, and we got bulk groceries at Costco, and then we went to Walmart? No, Publix. Went to Publix. And got some other things that we couldn't get at Costco, like cereals and stuff. And then came home, and it was like raining. That's like, well, I'm not going out there. That's I'm just gonna stay inside, and I'm going to play my Disney Dreamlight game. So that's what I did. So for Disney Dreamlight, the new downloadable content, I am playing the new downloadable content for the game. So I was trying to get some characters in my village that I haven't unlocked yet, and I'm still doing, obviously still doing quests for characters, but so I now have Belle and Beast and Nala and Simba in my realm, along with the new characters from the downloadable content, The Rift in Time, which is Rapunzel, Eve, Gaston, I don't think who else. Is that it? 3 for this first downloadable content. Anyway, that's all I got right now. So I'm making half of my villagers are gardeners, and then the other half of my villagers are going to be time benders, because that's part of the downloadable content on the game, the Rift in Time part. So I need time benders to help me get the mist for them creating the ancient machines for the game. So one of the machines that I have right now is called the advanced vacuum. So what it does is, so you have like in the game, you have sticks that you have to pick up, and you have like spices that kind of grow and flowers. So the vacuum picks everything up. So, and then because it's the advanced one, it picks up any crops that you have on the ground. So for me, it'd be like, well, I'm going to get Watley, and I'm going to grow like a crap ton of pumpkins, and I'm going to let them all fall on the ground, and then I'm going to vacuum them up. Okay, so looks like the tins are done, so we're going to get them back in a little bag here. And then I think what I do is I fold it down, and then I think I put washi on it to keep it sealed, just in case they come off the calendar. All right, get in there. Stop it. Okay, I'm trying to see if they're all in there yet. No, no. Okay, there are now. I got one piece just sitting over here. All right, let me fold this down. And then let's get some washi out. Where's my washi? Here we go. And then we'll seal it. Okay. Hopefully it'll stay down. Do it back around here. Okay, around. There we go. Okay. That way it'll be sealed and won't be coming out, because that goes back in this bag. Oops. Alright, so there's 10. Alright, so let's see. Number 11, it's got a good mini. That will be our next color. So we'll do that there. Okay. Oops, undo that. So let me get some of these opened up. And pull them out. There you go. Okay. Put you over to the side there. Alright, number 11. We have the candy canes, so we'll do the candy canes first. down. So I've been playing Disney. That's kind of what I do on the weekends. That's what I did this weekend anyway. So I was working on that, trying to get things done. Get all the characters out because, you know, haven't been able to complete the Star Pass like I want to because I don't have all the characters out to do all the duties. I got them now. So hopefully for this next update for February, hopefully it comes sometime soon, and a Star Path for February, I'll be able to complete it with all the characters now that I have them all. We'll see, hopefully. But anyway, so I've been playing that. And then the other thing I've been playing is Fortnite. And I think I told y'all about that. Fortnite's main stage festival, main stage and festival jam stage. It's like the rock band version where you play songs like on bass or guitar, drums, and vocal. So I've been playing that and kind of mastering some songs there and doing that. So I got everything unlocked for the festival pass and upgraded to the upgrade to get all the things. And I have all the updated instruments that came out of the pass, along with some of the jam tracks that came with the pass. So that will be over with until the end of February. So I'm kind of anxious to see what they're going to do for the new festival pass and new songs for that jam stage or the festival stage, playing the game part. So that's what else I've been doing. And then, of course, playing with my friend from across the pond, DJ, who's been out since October with a heart attack. He had a heart attack, but he's had a procedure on Monday. He said that everything went, he was still here. He didn't tell me if everything went fine or not. He just told me he was still here, but he'd tell me about it when he was next on. So I gotta wait on that, see when he's gonna be online, because I got no idea. I think this time last week he was on, so it might be tonight. I don't know if he's on tonight or not. I haven't checked Facebook. That's when I get messages from him. So I'll have to do that to see when he's going to be on. So we can talk about his procedure that he had done. So I have been playing with him for quite a while. We played Rocket League, and we went last week and played Fortnite together. The regular Fortnite where you shoot them and all that stuff, but I don't do like that great on that. But you know, with my husband playing, we do pretty decent. He's a pretty decent player, so yeah. So he wanted to do that, so we did that. So yeah, and that's pretty much what I do at nights. I work out here for a couple hours and go inside, either play Fortnite with the rock band version, or I watch TV, which, you know, is watching Grey's Anatomy because I'm trying to get caught up. But I don't know what I'm going to do after I get done with it because I don't really have anything to watch. But what I really need to be doing, get back to doing, is reading. So, yeah, because, you know, I got to read all the things now. But, yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing when I haven't talked to you lately. I usually have a crap ton to tell you, and then we'll go back a whole month again before I got anything else to tell you. Waiting on snow. It's been like, I don't know, 700 something days since we've had snow. I need some snow, people. I don't care. You people that's getting it all, y'all need to send it down south. So here, south, y'all get it. Give me some. I ain't come on the mountains either. The state of South Carolina needs snow. So the next time you have snow, wish it for the state of South Carolina. Say, please, South Carolina, give them some snow because I want some. So that's, you know, waiting to see what Punxsutawney Phil says on Friday for Groundhog's Day. We was talking about that at work. I said, yeah, I said, that would be Friday. I said, we want to find out what Punxsutawney Phil says now. Mind you, I don't listen to what Punxsutawney Phil says because, you know, he's up north and he don't know about southern weather. So I listen to, Beauregard. Is it Beauregard? The Georgia Groundhog. That's the one I listen to because he knows about weather down south. And I think it's always like the opposite, the flippy floppy. But I need 6 more weeks of winter because I need snow. We're in El Nino, so I need snow anyway. I just went right there with some serious southern accent. Y'all heard it too. I don't care. Oh, me. Shake that up. Sorry. I gotta get my drills in the right place for number 11. So this is a lot of pink, y'all. It's a pretty pink. It's not like it's an ugly pink. It's a pretty pink. I gotta tell y'all my dilemma. Alright, so I had ordered some diamonds from Diamond Drills USA. I think they had like a sale or something on for their ABs. And I bought them with the idea that I was going to use it on my Justice League one. The blue one, the blue background, and the one that has the black background. So I got some AB 310s and some AB 939s. Well, then come to find out, the blue background and the Justice League paint in the second one, it's not 939. It's like some other color. So I was like, well, I'll just use that somewhere. But I, still was going to use the 310 in the original Justice League picture that has the black background. I don't know where I put them. I got no clue. It's not in my drawers. It's not floating around in the basket anywhere. The only thing I can think of is it might be with the diamond painting, since that's where I thought about using it in the Justice League one, but I don't know. I got no clue. So it's gonna be one of these things where hopefully I'll find it when I get to that painting in August, if not before, to work on it so I can put the blacks where I want to, because when I was working on the Tiny Superhero one, I thought about using the black 310 in Batman, because I was using red from Add More Zest, oh crap, what's the company, the UK company that she included the picture with? It had red AB, so I used the red in Wonder Woman and Supergirl. And I was like, and it already came with a white AB and a yellow AB. So the only AB I didn't have was like black. So I was thinking, oh, I could put that in the Batman part. And it'd be, it'd have all the ABs, not really all the ABs, but you know what I'm saying, the most, like, part of their costume, or what parts stand up out in the costume would be AB, because that's what I did with the red, because the red's AB. But I don't know where I put them, so I couldn't use it in the Tiny Superhero one. Although I had gotten also on Amazon a thing of ABs, different the colors that are normally AB colors. There's like you can get a 1,000 or 2,000 color, 1,000 or 2,000 pieces, not individual color for ABs, but drills. I'll eventually get the word out. 1,000 or 2,000 drills for an AB color, our most common AB colors. So I got those, and I'll have to look online to see who the company is for that. But I got those off Amazon, and I was like, well, I could dig into these and get the 310 and use it. And I was like, I don't really want to dig in that, because I can't remember what project I decided I was going to use it for, but I think pretty much just to bling anything up, then I'd have it and be the same shade. So, but I have those, but I don't think it's going to be enough the way I want to use the 310s, because I thought I got a lot of them, but I can't remember. But I can't find the bags either, so don't know. So they're somewhere, but that's kind of that's aggravating me right now, is because to me my closet is a mess, and I really want to get all the diamond paintings from the Diamond Art Club ones out of their boxes. And I've done that with Chuck Pinson. I got some of the Chuck Pinson colors and these photo trays, storage containers, and that's where all the colors are for the Chuck Pinson ones. And I got all those canvases rolled together in one box, and then or two boxes, and I got the boxes labeled with what pictures and what in the box. So sorry, y'all, I gotta flick a ladybug. I don't know why these ladybugs are getting in. It's not warm right now, it's cold, so I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, so I want to do that, so just open them up and then get them all like in their own couple boxes for the superhero ones to make room on that shelf. Because then the other thing is, I got these art dot container drawers, because that's what I want to put my spares in. Although I have the spares in my big 240 whatever containers from Art Dot, the storage ones, the zipper ones. So I got all those in there, but I gotta get rounds. I got one that I need to put rounds in. So I want to do that and get that organized a little better, but I'm just not there because I'm just not there. Can't do the canvases when I got other stuff I gotta do, but yeah, the struggle is real. This is a short bus today. This is me talking your full head off, but that's me rambling. But I will tell you this. What I did think about doing though for February's paint along, I don't think I'll have enough to discuss with you every day for a sticker. That's what I'm gonna do, a sticker every day. So you'll have a video, short little video every day. Maybe I will have enough, maybe I won't have enough to talk to you about. But obviously I'm not gonna do duplicates, but thank goodness, February has 29 days, 30 stickers. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have 30 stickers because I'm sure I got duplicates. It'd be fabulous if I had 30 stickers, but I don't see that happening because a lot of people have been getting duplicates in the packets. So I looked online to see obviously what author books is in the public domain, which I could read to you, although I'm not monetized, and I'm pretty sure that you could monetize this video anyway for what I just discussed about the pandemic. But at any rate, I'm not a monetized channel, but I feel that it is not right to read a copyright material. Anytime I read anything to you, it was public domain material. But I don't know about y'all, but as much as I can say that I have enjoyed The Wizard of Oz, I have not read that series all the way through. And I thought, well, for videos that I'm going to be working or doing the paint-alongs, just to limit the time lapses. There's only so much sounds you can listen to and say, okay, now I'm going to just go to sleep here and I'm not going to watch them, but I'm going to listen to it. That I could read to you the Frank L. Baum's Wizard of Oz series, because it's public domain. So that's kind of what the idea will be for the paint-alongs for starting in February, is that I will see how long it takes me to do a sticker, to record it. Obviously it's going to take longer than, not as long as this, because this is a bigger picture and the stickers, are just little. But that I would, read whatever, a chapter or what have you, in the book, and that would be the commentary that you would get with the sticker. So, yeah. And then, of course, helps with my pages read, because, like I said, that's more than one book for The Wizard of Oz. It's just the whole Oz series. I thought it'd be pretty cool to read that, and, everybody can enjoy it. Something simple, not crazy, oh crap, I can't think what I'm saying here. Crazy material that's public domain. There's a lot of, H.P. Lovecraft and Sherlock Holmes and Agatha Christie's, the mysteries, and some of the horror is in public domain. So, yeah, I thought, hey, that'd be pretty awesome to read, read that. And I have them all, so it's not like I don't have them. So, yeah, that's what I thought about. And I think it's on Project Gutenberg's webpage too, The Wizard of Oz. And I think that's where I had it pulled up on the internet to read from. But I actually do have the book, so I might pull it up on my tablet and give you a recording and read that. So, yeah. So, I guess that's really all the rambling that I can think of to tell you. I can't think of too much more. Next Sunday's the Super Bowl. Of course, people will be watching either the Super Bowl or the commercials or the halftime show. One or all three. I am happy the 49ers in it. That's what I'm going to be pulling for. So, and then of course, you like the commercials. Commercials are always cool. Oh, so yeah, that's about it for me. I'm just going to hear me clicking. I'm sorry that the cover paper's been probably staticky too, but that's how it is. All right, I'm going to finish this up, and I will probably time lapse the rest of this, or if I time lapse it and then talk to you the whole time is the same amount. You might get the time lapse version. I don't know. Probably not. Probably just get all the sounds to go with the recording of this version, and I'll time lapse the rest of it for you. So I'm going to. Oh man, I talked for a whole hour. Y'all look at that. Woo-wee. So yeah. So you get your hour's worth here. I'll probably time lapse the rest. Give you a little bit of music before I actually do my Wizard of Oz recording for the story time with the February Love Is in There playing along with friends. So I will talk to y'all later, and y'all have a great one. Bye.